soldiers, hello troops, hello everyone. Welcome to Exercise Eagle Claws 2021. We promise you more action, more interviews, and more of everything this year. You are secured for national development. Watch out.
I'm Brigadier General Moses Ayi, General Officer Commanding Northern Command, Ghana Army. We're running the national exercise, Exercise Eagle Claws, involving the Ghana Armed Forces, that is the Army and the Air Force particularly, and other security agencies. Exercise Eagle Claws is a 5-day exercise to test or evaluate our training activities towards Operation Conquered Fist. And Operation Conquered Fist is an operation we conduct on our northern frontiers and the 5 northern regions in general to respond to the threat of violent extremism that emanates from the north of our country. Exercise Eagle Claws is a tactical exercise that simulates the known activities or the usual modus operandi of the violent extremists. So in this exercise we use a controlled enemy to simulate some of the activities or the modus operandi of the terrorists, so to call them, and then we respond to those activities. We started off in the Upper West region, particularly in Hamile. Later in the day, in the afternoon, we had an exercise in Wa that simulated the attack on foreigners in a certain location. We would want maximum cooperation from the population to understand that terrorism is a very serious issue and it is everybody's business. When it happens, we are all involved. No one can say he's safe, and you never know where they are going to hit. For Ghanaians to rest assured that their safety and security is in very safe hands. We have capable officers and men, you know, from the military and the security services to take care of our security. Information that led our troops to the discovery of a terrorist camp within the Gbele Forest Reserve, also in the Upper West region. That was done very effectively. Following from the attack, some of them managed to escape and ran into unoccupied areas around the road between Tumu and Gwollu. In the Upper East region, which will lead us to Boko and the Bazua area, where we will simulate an attack on the camp where our soldiers are deployed. We would also be simulating later in the day attempted hostage taking of some students in some of the schools in the area, and then also to see how we are going to respond to that. The Upper East region to see how we can respond to certain activities or certain threats to the border post at Promakum. The last day of the exercise will see us moving to the northern region, where again we would simulate an attack on a hotel in the town and see how we will respond to that as well. In Tumu, we had a medical outreach, reaching out to the civil population to show where we could also be of support. Then with that, we would conclude the 5 days of Exercise Eagle Claws, and hoping that it's generally going to be a very successful exercise this year. I must add that this is the second in the series. Last year we held one, and this year too we are doing it. We are hoping to make it an annual event so that we keep our troops well trained all the time.
I'm Air Commodore David Akron, and I'm the Base Commander, Air Force Base Hamile. The D-1 was when we actually lifted troops from Air Force Base Hamile to Upper West, Wa, precisely. Initial support for, so far as the air was concerned, was to lift troops in support of this exercise. Key to the exercise is the fact that the distances between locations of exercises are quite very large. The role of the aircraft was initially to send troops into the area, prepare them in support of the counter attack to ward off the jihadis who have been, intelligence have gathered that they are within the forest. The Air Force play a critical role in providing air cover as well as rappelling, supporting troops to deploy to an area by supporting the troops to get down to their location through rappelling and then provide close air support. Whilst the troops were engaged on the ground. Open days that we conducted on our bases. And this was something that we taught on the ground. So it was a discussion brought to me by my director of operations. And I said, do we have to always wait for them to come? Maybe we should take it to them. Because the people the school children we are seeing today are the pilots and the military officers and men that we are going to get in the future.
High Command will give me fit to give them a finalization flight so they will have a feel of what the Ghana Air Force we also do.
They come close to it, they must have a feel of it. And perhaps this will generate the interest for them and maybe create a clear career path for them to know that hey, one day I want to be the one flying this aircraft or being that commander sitting on this chair speaking. And finally, to provide confidence as we return back to base.
Very good. Well done.
Who are we? Airborne! Who are we? Airborne! How far? Go the man and get ahead! Airborne! Go the man and get ahead! Airborne! They say down, down there! Down there! Down, down there! Down there! Down, down there! Down there! Way down with the combat.